Hello and welcome to The Broken Doll, and tonight I come to you with my doll that I was working on. She is finished. She is done. She is completed. And here she is. I think she looks just beautiful, right from her tips of her toes right up to the top of her little head. She was quite the job to do. No, she wasn't done perfect. She had staples in the side of her head because she was wearing a wig, and I forgot to plug those in, but it's okay. We did all right. They're not really noticeable. They just look like like a little tiny hole. It's a little tiny staple, so it's nothing that stands right out. But she looks really good, and I'm proud of my work. Learning all the time, like I say, and take her hat off, and I think she looks just wonderful. And her little friends, her rabbit friends, are here, but she's just a beautiful girl. See if we can get her right up to the front here. I gotta fix this one eye. I'm gonna admit to something that I did here. I took her and put her on the body of, like, she came with two dolls. One had teeth, one did not. One was a Horsman, this is the Horsman, one was not. I put the one that was not a Horsman body on her. Their bodies are exactly the same. There is no difference between their bodies. It's like they were made in the same manufacturing place, and the same bodies were given out. And if you were to put them side by side, they're the same. I put them right on top of one another. They're both the same. They're the same length. They're everything, except one has teeth, one does not. But I will put the proper body back on her. I like to keep them original to what they came with. When I do so, I'm going to fix this eye here that's just coming down a little bit here. It just needs to be pushed up a bit. I will do that. And I forgot to put her cardboard ring in because the filling can go up into her eyes and stop them from sleeping. So little things that I did forget, but I wanted to show her while she's in this state anyways. You're not seeing the body anyhow. It doesn't matter, but she's all put together. And she's looking good. So you see this eye is just a little on the sleepy side. It needs to be pushed up. That's all it does, up inside. So, but other than that, she's looking great. She's all blushed and everything. I think she turned out really nice. And she's beautiful to show. And I don't know, I just love her. I think she looks great. A lot better than when she came. And there she is. The little beauty of her right there, showing off her beauty. Oh my goodness, I'm happy with her. I hope you're happy with her as well. And you like her, what I've done with her and everything. But yeah, she turned out really quite nice. And oh yeah, I wanted to show you her head, the back of her head as well. If I can find those little tiny holes on the back of her head, there was one right there. This is where the staples were put into the back of her head. There's one right there. But you know something, we're able to see that, like a little staple hole right there. You know, it's okay. You know, I'm not going to get all upset over it. Next time I'll know better, and I'll fill those in. I forgot all about that. There were staple holes in the back of her head, but they're so tiny. They actually just look like they fall into place with the back of her head, anyways. And but other than that, I think I did pretty good on her. Learning all the time. There's little things I will do the next time that I won't do this time. Nothing outstanding. Nothing that says to you, "Hey Tammy, can you tell us about it?" It's just like little things like that. Learning how to do better and better eyebrows. I think her eyebrows turned out pretty good. I'm pretty pleased with them. But learning all the time. I've been practicing and practicing. And I think I'm getting better and better with it all the time. Understanding color and learning how to airbrush. That was my real big first, I will call it my first airbrushing that I did on her head. And it looks fabulous. I'm just delighted with it. Now, as time goes on, will I go to, somebody was asking, will I go to a better airbrush system? Maybe, but right now I'm very content with the airbrush I do have. It works for me. I love it, and I think I might just stay with it. If this one ever dies, I might just get a backup one just in case. But right now it works great, and I love how the pressure is on it, and it doesn't overwhelm me when I'm airbrushing. In time though, I would like to, like I do have a bigger air compressor out in my shop, but right now it's a mushroom type compressor, but this one here works just fine and I'm loving it, so we're going to leave it at that. But I hope you like her, and her little rabbit friends are here with her to be with her. Oops, she's going to fall over. But I think she looks fabulous, and there we go, get her up. And I painted her eyelids the same as what her flesh tone is. So they're painted the same as as her skin tone is. I'm getting better and better at understanding how to do flesh tone. And those things are, I can whip up flesh tone pretty easy now. I understand the colors that I need, how to do it, how much and everything. So all those things are starting to come better and better for me. One of the things I noticed that when I first made my paint, if I was to explain anything, I put a little bit of burnt umber in. But like I said, I put a little. I did add a little bit more because I wanted more depth in that paint. And it just was too pinky for me. I wanted to bring that pink down a bit and add the pink with her blushing. And that's where I want to put that pink back in. As far as her skin tone, I wanted just to deepen it just a little bit more, so I put a little bit more burnt umber in. Watch how much you put in, because it is strong and it will darken your paint pretty quick. Then you're putting white back in, and then you start to, then you're back with the orange and the red, and then your paint becomes a mess. So little bit, little bit, little bit. That's what I always say. Start with your base of white, add your orange and your red, and then your burnt umber afterwards. Mix those orange and reds together inside the white paint, then the burnt umber afterwards. And that way you can put a little bit in. Don't like it, a little bit more. And even on your first 2 coats, like I put 3 coats on her. On the first 2 coats, it was the original paint. It was the last coat that I put that deepening in, and I liked it. And it received very well on the doll. So anyways, I hope you enjoy what you're seeing here. More to come of this. I know I'm going to be doing more and more and better, but she turned out really good. And I'm really pleased with her. So anyways, have a great night, everybody, and more to come. Bye-bye.